No Monarch, no problem. I'm Japan and this is the easiest way to solo the new dungeon with just these units. So we're going to be utilizing Goku's 3-minute nuke ability to completely destroy all minions on the map. Every time they spawn in, we'll just keep resetting Goku's thing. Waves 1 through 7, just upgrade farms. Waves 7 through 9, all you're going to do is just save up to max level 1 Goku. Once you have enough to max level 1 Goku, place him directly behind Smith John, so that way he can hit both the boss and the units in front of him at the same time, and then activate his nuke ability. Next, you're going to place the other 2 Gokus side by side, so that way they're both able to hit the boss and the units in the lane at the same time, and make sure their auto swap is on. Just keep an eye on the fastest unit in the lane, and as soon as he gets close to the end, then you're going to activate Help Me Kakarot, so that way you can swap back to Kakarot and end the nuke early, dealing less damage, but it is enough to kill everyone. Then Kakarot's screen will pop back up, and make sure you activate his nuke once again, that way his 3-minute timer can start. Now you're going to place your Inumakis or your Sabers, depending on which one you want to use. Inumaki's a lot easier to get, and place them at every individual pillar. I've found that it repulses the bird cage a lot better if you spread them out instead of all placing them at one. If you are noticing the bird cage start to get a little too close for comfort, what you can do is upgrade Inumaki all the way, or upgrade Saber 2 times to get the max speed attacks that they can get, that way they're repulsed more often. Next, save up enough money to max out your Gokus, and then wait until you can unlock their fusion. With the increased damage that you're dealing with the maxed out Gokus, you will unlock the second stage of the boss fight. This is where you're going to start dealing with the towers and the numbers. At this point in the boss fight, Inumaki and Saber are no longer needed on the towers for repulsing the birdcage, as there is no birdcage anymore. If you want to sell them and leave them alone, you can. If you want to sell them and replace them towards the boss, you can do that as well. The more units you have attacking the boss at once, the faster it's going to go. Around this point, Goku's nuke should go off again. That's fine, it's clearing out the wave. As soon as Goku's ability pops back up, just activate the nuke again. At this point now we're just saving up for 115k, so that way we can do the fusion and then max the fusion at the same time, because when he fuses, he gets bonus damage for 40 seconds. So you want him to fuse and be max level while he's fused, so that way he can deal out the most damage during those 40 seconds. As you can see at this point, Sid is now counting numbers. You're going to want to keep track of these numbers. They could be any order, just make sure you keep track of them. And in this case, we got these numbers, and we're just going to keep it in the back of our heads. That way, when he does start activating his nuke ability, all we have to do is run to the individual corresponding tower with that number and do it in order. So if it's 1, 4, 3, 2, we hit tower 1, then tower 4, then tower 3, then tower 2, and that'll deactivate his nuke, letting you keep playing. Another tip that you can have is on your Vegito fusion, if you set his priority to last, he'll not only hit the boss, but he'll hit more minions in the lane at the same time. All you gotta do from this point on is just keep activating Goku's nuke, that way it keeps wiping the minions in the lane, keep keeping track of the numbers so that way you can deactivate Sid's nuke, and then keep saving up money so that way you can get Vegito fusions and set him to last, so that way you can do more damage to the boss, and then eventually beat the game. If this helped you at all, make sure you help me out by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with your friends so that way more people can subscribe and we keep growing the channel. I appreciate you guys so much, and as always, have a great one, and I love you.